I'm Amy Leigh Mercree, and I'm here today with Christine Kobie. Hi, Christine.
Hi. Thanks
Hi.
for having me.
Thanks for being here.
Of course.
Christine is an educator and victim advocate for a domestic violence and sexual assault agency.
Mm-hmm.
And she's here today to talk with us about bullying, what it is, how common it is, and how we can be a part of stopping it. Thanks for being here.
Of course. Thank you.
So let's start with what exactly is bullying?
Good question. I think that people throw that term around so much that it gets convoluted, but bullying is basically any kind of ongoing behavior that it's meant to put another person down, make them feel less than.
Mm-hmm.
It's typically teasing. It can be some physical things too, picking on someone, a lot of times embarrassing them, making fun of them, tripping, anything like that, even taking their things. Sometimes it can just be behavior to get a rise out of them.
Mm-hmm.
It can be spreading rumors. It can be basically it's abuse. It's verbal. It can be mental. It can be emotional. It can be physical, and it can be sexual.
Okay. How common is bullying?
I think the statistic I found from stopbullying.gov is 28% of students that are in middle school to 12th grade, 6th grade to 12th grade, have experienced some sort of bullying.
I experienced bullying in 8th grade.
In 8th grade. That's common. It's middle school.
Yeah. I think that's a tough time for a lot of us too.
People are, I think, trying to figure some things out during that time.
Yeah.
Navigate through to figure out who they are as a person.
Right, which kind of leads us to the question, why do you think bullies choose those behaviors to behave so unkindly? What are some reasons why someone would even do that?
Well, the same website says 30% of children during those same grades have actually been a bully. And what I noticed when I'm in schools and I'm hearing people talking about it is what they're talking about is always done in front of an audience. It's not done one-on-one in the bathroom by themselves,
Right.
or in the hallway by themselves. Typically, it's going to be in the lunchroom, on the bus, at the bus stop, in a classroom even when the teacher's not looking. And I see that they're trying to get a rise. They're trying to get the attention from the other students that are in that location. And
I suspect they're trying to feel superior or more powerful than the person that they're bullying.
Right. It gives them a sense of power over them. They're controlling the situation. Sometimes they're even controlling the fact that if they are the bully, they believe that they're not going to get bullied.
Absolutely.
Which is another maybe reason too, is that they are experiencing bullying somewhere else in their lives, maybe at home, maybe from another sibling, an older sibling or a parent, or if they go to a rec center or something else, another location, they're experiencing that. So then now they have an opportunity to gain their power back.
Right.
And they choose that bullying behavior.
Right.
Typically it is learned. Typically it's
learned.
Learned behavior.
I think it's learned. As a former educator, I was a teacher for 8 years. Just, classroom experience, you would definitely see bullying behaviors experienced and then sometimes later acted out.
Right.
And like you said, whether it's at the home or other settings with other kids or...
Yeah.
And it goes for adults too, I would imagine.
Yeah. Well, like we've talked about with even family violence. It's the same thing. It's just bullying with older people.
Yep.
So
it is.
Yeah.
So what can we do, or what could somebody do if they witnessed bullying? How could we help be a part of stopping it?
Okay. So again, because the bullying is typically not done on a one-on-one setting, 70% of students have actually witnessed bullying. And then a great stat that I found is that over half of students that have witnessed it, when they partake in the situation, when they intervene in some way, shape, or form, within 10 seconds, the bullying behavior stops.
Wow.
Isn't that great information?
That's awesome.
You know, that tells us that it is our business.
Yeah.
We do get to get involved, and bystander behavior really is key to stopping it. Instead of laughing when you witness this bullying,
Right.
you say, hey, that's not cool.
Yeah.
Or, you know, that I think that's bullying. You should stop. Or even looking at the victim and saying, I'm sorry that this person is being mean to you or disrespecting you.
Which would help the victim to feel like, okay, somebody does care.
Right.
You know, and
They
maybe
matter.
give them the strength to say something back. You also mentioned in an earlier interview, because we've gotten to talk to Christine a couple times, distracting. So
Yes.
tell us about, maybe I'll give a scenario I remember from 8th grade being bullied, where there were a couple girls, and one of the girls who I later found out was in an abusive home, like many years later. So, you know, that could be the acting out of bullying on somebody else. But she was making fun of the fact that I had the same shorts as another girl, but that mine would be a much larger size. And she's being real, you know, loud about it and stuff. So if somebody wanted to intervene, what are some actual concrete things you think they could do?
One site or one location that provides a program for bystander behavior, it's called Green Dot, and it's based out of the University of Kentucky. And you mentioned distract.
Yes.
And so distract is one of their 3 Ds. They do a
Right.
direct intervention, which is saying, hey, that's bullying.
Yeah.
Okay. Which to either the bully or to the target. Or they can delegate and say, hey, you know, could you go tell your friend to stop being rude?
Right.
Okay. It's
Which
not
would
even
be great.
right, not even reporting to authorities,
Yeah.
but just saying, you know, to someone that knows them. And then distract. Hey, the teacher's coming, or did you watch that episode last night? Or can I have a fry?
Yeah,
Or-
just anything to
just
take
to
the focus off the victim.
Exactly.
Good. Great. I think in the future, too, I'd like to talk to you about cyberbullying. 'Cause
Okay.
I know that's a major thing. So
Yeah.
keep an eye out for a segment about that with
Okay.
Christine as well. Cause
That sounds great.
I think that's pretty common. Well, thank you. And is there anything else you'd like to add?
I don't think so.
Okay, that's fine. We're going to put up a list of websites at the end of the video that you can take a look for more information.
Perfect.
Yeah, great. Well, thank
Okay.
you so much for being here.
Thank you.
I really appreciate it.
Yeah, you too.
And thank you for watching. I'm Amy Leigh Mercree. Remember to live joy, be kind, and love unconditionally today and every day.